So last episode, I went over the basics of my account and started to get a few basic skills. Today, I'm going to continue on with that, but I wanted to explain exactly what I'm after. Since I can't talk to people, islands are locked off to me, as taking the boat to anywhere would require a dreaded conversation. That said, it is possible to unlock a few islands, namely Zaya and Karamja, using teleports. Getting to Karamja requires an amulet of glory, which would either require 93 Hunter to use steel from dragon implings, or crafting a magic level to actually make it from scratch. Since that's going to take a very long time, let's instead shoot for Zaya. To get to Zaya, all I need is a games necklace, which can teleport me to Wintertodt. Along with being on Zaya, Wintertodt has a bank box near its teleport spot, making it a useful location in the future. Making the games necklace, however, is quite tricky. The necklace divides quite evenly into 4 parts which I need to gather: the gem, the gold, the mould, and the enchantment. Getting the gem isn't too hard. Sapphires can be stolen from Woolsace and Rogue's Den in Burfort with 50 thieving, meaning that 50 thieving is all I need to get a sapphire. The enchantment, similarly, is very easy. Level 1 enchant can be cast at level 7 magic, and there are plenty of monsters that drop cosmic runes, meaning that covers everything I need to get the sapphire enchantment. Gold requires level 40 mining and smelting like any account. This may take a while because they're grindy skills, but can hopefully be sped up. And finally, the necklace mould, which is by far the hardest part to get, and would actually be completely impossible if I didn't make an exception. Moulds can only be gotten by buying them from crafting stores like the one in Alcarid. Purchasing, however, is an option since it counts as talking, so we have only one other option, the POH. In player-owned houses, there's a workshop we can build tool ranks. With 6 oak planks and 44 construction, tool rank 3 can be hung up on our wall, a special rack containing all moulds you could possibly need for crafting without ever having laid hands on them. So for now, those are my goals: 7 magic, 40 mining and smithing, 44 construction, and 50 thieving, all to make a games necklace. So before we go any further with this episode, having just rewatched it, I realised that it's very schizophrenic what's going on, so I feel a disclaimer is needed. First of all, I'm not very good at RuneScape. I've played it for a long time, but for some reason I'm just crap at it. So when I play it, instead of doing long stints like most people do, where you sit and you train over and over again, I like to sort of stop, which is sort of to my detriment. So in this episode, you will see me just cutting back and forth in different places, doing different skills all over the place. I'm going to do voiceovers so you can understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and then it will be slightly less confusing. I missed it again. I've got level 7 thieving. I'm at the tea stall, thieving up my level. I keep missing the fucking levels. Level 8. Also, there's a jerk here. I missed it again. Fuck's sake. I suck at this. Level 10. I'm still going though. This is really painless. I love it. I hate when this game is clicking everything for hours and hours and hours. Just sit back and AFK this for a few minutes. Got it! Level 11. Oh, this is so much better than shearing sheep. Just stand here, almost done. It's taken me literally half an hour to do. So now that I have level 10 crafting and level 20 thieving, I can move to the other side of the map which I can actually access, and go to Sears Village and Aradone to get my thieving up to level 50 using silk sands, and get my crafting up to level 22. So, see you in a bit. I could die here. Yes, I'm brave. Hope you get. Yes. Take a look, fellas. I believe this is my best crafting method until level 99, so... Yay. And level up. 14 crafting! 15 crafting! 16! Hey, 20 crafting. Now I can cut sapphires. We're on to thieving now. Getting that up to 50. Missed it. Hey. Some of you may have noticed I didn't actually get 22 crafting on the recording. That's because I don't have 22 crafting yet. I'm waiting to boost up to 22 crafting later, which will next episode. Also, I wrongly assumed that first stalls are faster than silk stalls, and so I wasted my time doing one level with first stalls. I got bored thieving all the time, so I'm gonna do some combat training for a little bit, and maybe do some mining, because there's a chance I might get a sapphire and then I won't need 50 thieving. So I figured it was a bit stupid to be doing mining and be doing thieving and not do the mining first, because I might get a sapphire and not need to do the 50 thieving to get sapphire for the game's necklace. So at this point I was just killing a few goblins, and then I moved on to mining and smithing to get my mining and smithing levels up, since I need the 40 for the game's necklace anyway, and also because I decided I wanted to do the only quests I can do in the entire game next episode. Bonus points if you know which one it is, but you'll find out in a week anyway. So enjoy the montage of levels for now. Just thought I'd check in with you guys, because I've been doing a little bit of grinding for some time. But you see this right here? This is harassment you get when you're a cute noob. You'd think being an Iron Man would make people realise maybe I know a thing or two about this game, but I had to get rid of this guy for using emotes. Anyway. $20 mining, sweet. I can do the thing. Oh, just had one bronze bar left, and I managed to get 15 smithing. So now I can do iron. Thank Christ. Yes. Oh, it's a little bit faster. So, from this point onwards, I'd finished smithing and mining to the point where I needed it to be at this point. So I went to Ham initially to steal what I thought I could steal from coal, but I didn't manage it. So instead began killing chickens and cows to train up my basic skills to level 10, because my combat was just so pathetically low. I kept dying to things when I was stealing in Aradone. So I just wanted a little bit of combat ability so I could survive some of my attacks. Ham's got an interesting drop table for me. They've got steel tools and stuff, and also the ham gear, but also almost all basic tools you would need. So if I'm ever short on anything like needle threads, hammers, chisels, etc., I can just go to Ham and steal it from them. Then I just did a little bit more mining at the end, because I realised I'd need 30 to get the coal that I need for my upcoming project, and then I finished the episode. This has been a week coming. I want to keep at least a little cliffhanger for next week. So see you.